Welcome to Land Navigation for Search and Rescue. This video is part of a series designed to assist SAR volunteers in acquiring skills essential for safe, effective land navigation in a search and rescue environment. The videos for map reading, compass work, and GPS operation are designed to address Washington State's land navigation core competency requirements for ground searchers. This video will cover slope, aspect, elevation, and landforms. Contour lines connect points of equal elevation. Contour lines are spaced at uniform differences in elevation, called the contour interval. The most common contour interval is 40 feet. You will also see maps with 20 and 80-foot contour intervals. The contour lines are uniformly spaced along the smooth sides of this glacial valley. Because contour lines connect points of equal elevation, if you walk along these contour lines, you will stay at a constant elevation above the valley. With practice, you can get a feeling for slope by observing the changing spacing of the contour lines. For Finn to travel 3.5 feet forward, he must climb up 6 feet. The steepness of a slope is defined in one of two ways: as a percent slope, or by using the slope angle in degrees above the horizontal. The red arrow illustrates a 171% slope, or a 60-degree slope. Explore areas of differing slopes. See how slope affects your ability to travel and search. When the contour lines run together like this, there is a cliff. This cliff is at least 120 feet straight up and down. Cliffs are indicated when contour lines are stacked close together. Searching in these cliffs would be very dangerous. A couple of tightly spaced contours can indicate very difficult terrain. Watch out for these small cliffs, especially at night. Aspect refers to the direction a slope faces: north, south, east, or west. Weather and vegetation can be quite different between a north aspect and a south aspect. Including a reference to the aspect of your position can help others confirm your location. Elevations are given by the labels of the index contours. For this map, the contour interval is 40 feet. There are 5 contour intervals between each index contour. Spot elevations are convenient elevation references. Adding 1/2 a contour interval is adequate if you want to describe the elevation of a point in between contour lines. In the U.S., the most common contour intervals are 20, 40, and 80 feet. If the contour interval is not stated on your map, you can calculate the contour interval as shown. Here's a look at intermediate and approximate contours. Ridgelines divide drainages. They are important features in describing topography. Ridgelines separate drainages, in this case, intermittent stream drainages. Note the short lateral ridges. More looks at ridgelines. While the blue lines are not exactly on the spines of the ridges, you can see that the contour lines on the spines of the ridges form V-shapes pointing downhill. And in the draws of the intermittent streams, the contour lines form V-shapes pointing uphill, up the draw. Contour lines point down the ridge and up the stream. Saddles are signature topographic elements. In the dark and the rain, a big saddle can lead to confusion and loss of direction, but it can also be a place of respite and comfort in steep terrain. This is an interesting area. The saddle is partly forested. There are springs to the west of one hill and to the south of the other. Converging contour lines indicate big cliffs, and there are spot elevations on the hills and in the saddle. Ridge lines and a connecting saddle. Converging circular contour lines define a hill. Check out the Owyhee Canyon and bluffs and the adjacent Talus slope. Contour lines illustrating a gentle slope, steep hillside with cliffs, and an amazing butte. Tick marks on the downhill side of a contour line indicate a depression. Depression lines always form a closed loop. There is a debate as to what is Scree and what is Talus. General consensus is that a Scree slope is made up of smaller rock pieces, and Talus is composed of larger stones. Scree might be fun to run down. Talus would be dangerous, slow going. Chutes are narrow, steep, dangerous gullies. Narrow ridge lines, a glacial valley, and cirques. Ape Canyon. The photo is a little distorted, but it is an interesting spot. This is a glacial valley in the Steens Mountains. Here we see steep cliffs above uniform sloping sidewalls. This is an unusual little bump on the side of a long slope. Interesting terrain with classic cliff contours.